I'm still looking for a job. I'm applying for anything like customer service agent in airport, fueling, ground fueling agent, ramp service agent, all that kind of stuff. My recent application was for a supervisor and for a police officer. Can you imagine that? So the story is my contract will end on the current job where I work in 4 weeks. 4 weeks I'm gonna be unemployed, and I don't think I'm gonna file for unemployment. But anyway, my name is William. I'm owner of the multiple channels on the YouTube. Some of them, some of the channels are faceless. Some of them are for YouTube Shorts only. On this channel, I share my experience and knowledge. So when I applied for the police officer, by the way, they did reach me out and they asked if I can pass any exams, like physical exams, reading, grammar, writing. This is for the reporting and so on. All that kind of checks. They asked me if I can do them before the interview, and it's gonna be a panel interview with multiple people, and it's going to be cross questioning. I can't imagine myself in the police department being questioned for interview. What kind of question is going to be? Anyway, I said yes, I can pass all the checks. And the first exam, it was physical exam like a week ago. I went to the sheriff's office. They had a training facility 10 miles away from my house. And I was running like a mile and a half, and then I had a test battery, like running with obstacles, jumping through the tall wall, very high wall, very tall. Uh, it's tall as I am, and I'm kind of 6'6", 6'6" tall. In any case, I can. In my younger years, I've been playing an American football as in the college on the position as a defender, middle linebacker. So I can tackle. I can put people face down on the ground really quick without using my knuckles or brute force. I can sprint. I can run for long distances with equipment. And before physical exam at the sheriff's training facility, I've been in a gym running day after day, 1 mile and a half, just to make sure that I'm not gonna screw up and and it's not gonna be shame on my name if I fail, right? So when I came to the training facility, it's been like 30 people with me. We split up to the 4 groups, and initially we ran 1.5 mile, and only one group passed, and I was in that group. In general, I did great. I was behind everyone else, and instructors on the field was looking at me skeptically. But I waited for some time, and then I started picking up the pace and and run faster and faster. Because I had the proper trainings, I was able to pass many candidates. At the end of mile and a half, I was kind of running really fast, so I catched up with people who running good, right? I saw a lot of people who made through this exam. They kind of young, they don't have to worry about their joints and back, and I felt like pressure building up in my back. So if I gonna do this every day, at some point it's gonna be discomfortable feeling of discomfort in the lower back, because I'm kind of old now, right? So even so, I did my best, and I did great. And after that, we was sprinting. We've been running with obstacles, and we was passing through the high wall, and I did also great. Normally, you would require to get 320 points, 320 points to pass physical exams, and I got emails that I got 488 points. I don't know how good is that, but I just didn't see what the other guys got, what kind of score. So when we split up in the groups, we've been doing all kind of stuff like sprinting through the distance with obstacles and jumping over the high wall. And my group was doing so, including dragging a dummy over the short distance, like in a like in a real time in a real life situation. You're supposed to drag injured person, drag for some small distance, and this dummy was like 200 pounds, and people didn't do well. I did okay. Some of guys in my group did very good, even better than I am. Then we were sprinting, and one guy was sprinting, and instructor was yelling in the air, "Hey, we're supposed to do like you chasing a person. You're not supposed to move that slowly." And the person was in a bad shape, like sprinting in a wrong direction, jumping on the obstacles or before the obstacles, hitting the obstacles. In any case, gas was not ready, right? So I got my score. Everything went well. Then I spent my time in a car, eating and resting for 1 hour or half an hour, and then we got a grammar exam where I was supposed to read and write, and my understanding of the situations was under evaluation. All that we done on the paper, and next day I got email that I failed. I supposed to get 46 points, and I got 45. So I'm not a native speaker, so I guess I did a couple of mistakes. But the thing that impressed me, they have like 178 questions on the list, and I did only 78 because I was reading through the police reports, and it was hard for me to hurry up and pick up the right answer for the questions according to this report. Every report I did read. I spent like 5 minutes, and we had only 2 hours. Half of this 2 hours we spent on explaining how do we going to fill the form, how do we answer the question, and our SSN, our last and first name, all that kind of stuff that I don't need to know. I just gonna fill it out anyway. So I failed this test, and I reapply it again. Maybe I'm gonna do this one more time and see how it goes. After that, if I pass grammar exams, I already passed physical exams, so I have a waiver. I don't need to do it again. I will go to the interview to the police department with I don't know, with the high ups or hiring who is in charge, HR. And I'm gonna do the interview just to make sure that I can do that. And I hope the other guys do well. Funny thing that when I arrived for the physical exams for in the morning, I saw people who doing this not the first time. So they failed physicals, they failed grammars. Some of them failed grammars, some of them failed physicals. And we talked a little bit, and they said they shared their own experience. So I was happy to get my hands on it. While I was talking to them, I was looking at what's happening on the training facility. It had a hill, like half a mile, and I saw cadets, trainees, police department trainees. They was running back and forth up to the hill and back down, and I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I shared it with the person that I was talking to, and he said everything. Humans can get used to everything, right? So don't let it get you down. Every time I'm running a mile and a half, I'm thinking, hey, this is just 15 minutes of my time. But in the end of this 15 minutes, I would say, I always saying, this is the last time. I'm not gonna run this again. God damn it! I don't want to do this all the time. So we'll see. I applied to many jobs, not only to the police department. And so far I'm getting response, and I had already interviews. And let's see how it goes. I'll keep you posted, guys. If you like that kind of videos, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.